Ho, ho, ho! Holy cow! You're back again, listening to the weekly World Muse podcast with your hosts, the megamaniacal monster of mad genius, Angus Wilson, and that juggernaut of social justice who waves his magic soup spoon at common sense, Ed Kilgore Brooking, and me, holding down the fort in our secret recording facility so the paparazzi don't see Hillary and Monica slipping out together after a very, very sonic threesome. Zach Jackwagon. Now, with no further delay, here's Angus and Kilgore.
First off,
Oh shit! He's got notes.
no, just a little bit.
He's got a book of notes.
No.
Happy 420.
So it's 2018. Did you do your taxes?
I did. I got him in.
Me too. On the day.
On the day, right around noon. I got him in.
So now that the Trump tax cuts are in full effect, did you see a big boost in your tax returns?
I don't think we got any. I did not. I had to itemize like a motherfucker.
What about your paycheck? You seeing more money in your paycheck?
About $13.
I think you make too much money. Because I'm seeing about $70 more per week.
Whoa.
No, per
you
two.
are not.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, a 2-week cycle, so $35
you
more
like
per week.
Shit.
I don't make a lot of money. I mean, per job. I mean, I work a lot of jobs, so you know what I mean? But,
I don't think I make that good of money.
dude,
I also claim pretty it pretty hard so I don't get fucking screwed every April.
The Trump tax laws
are moronic.
No, they're awesome.
Did you see last week we had to borrow $300 billion from China because of this stupid fucking tax law?
It's not because of the tax law.
Sure it is.
We borrow
It's already
billions.
happening.
We borrow trillions of dollars from China every single year.
Yep. Well,
It's
now we're
part of the
borrowing,
trade deficit.
Now we're borrowing more. Yep.
Not more than we did in previous years.
Yes.
No, you're wrong.
Because now we don't have tax money
You
coming
find
in.
it and show me where it is.
Oh my God. Sure, I will.
See, I'm prepared.
Do I have to do it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the point of what we're doing here. Yeah.
All right. Oh, fine. We'll do it.
Yeah,
All
dude.
right.
This is like Trump is a genius.
No, he's not.
Most economists agree. Actually, that's not true.
You can't
about
show me
50%,
one economist that agrees with this garbage.
That's bullshit.
Not even one.
Dude, the guy who was head of the trade committee.
China holds $1.17 trillion of our debt.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's just nothing different now.
We need to sell about $294 billion.
What? We need to send...
Just last month, about 2 weeks ago, we had to sell off $294 billion of debt, the highest for a week since the record set during the 2008 financial crisis. Except for we're not in a financial crisis. But we don't have any fucking revenue coming in anymore.
You're saying we're not in a financial crisis after what Obama did to our freaking economy?
Yeah, he really crushed it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, sure he did.
Oh my gosh.
You can't even do that.
No, you're just so ridiculous.
Obama, we all know this. Obama really had nothing to do with our economy. We know this. Neither does Trump.
First of all, the day he stepped into office, he tanked the entire economy.
Shut the fuck
and then
up.
spent his entire 8 years in office trying to get it back to where Bush had it. Are you kidding me?
Shut the fuck up.
Bro.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, dude.
I can't do it.
Look. What
we borrowed $300 billion, just like I said, because revenue is
from China.
tanking.
But we did that. We've done that every year for the past.
We haven't
30 some years.
We haven't since Bush's.
That
collapse.
is untrue. That is untrue.
It's the highest amount since 2008. That was Bush's economy.
No,
you're gonna blame it on Obama, sure, whatever. Okay, then it's the highest in 2008.
What site are you coming from?
We are on CNN Money. Do you want me to?
Oh, geez.
Do you want me to find it on somewhere else?
Gosh.
Okay,
yeah,
here we
please, because CNN will do anything to make
Okay.
Trump look bad and make Bush look bad and make Obama look like Jesus' second
Because
coming.
Every news outlet ever. Here's one from Fox. Here's one from...
For Fox, read it.
That's the highest level for a week since the record set during the 2008 financial crisis.
For
on
a
Fox
week.
News.
For a week.
Yeah.
All right, so they're reporting it accurately. CNN is just saying, oh, that's the
It's the
highest.
same fucking line, dude. It's just the fucking... Reuters is the one that wrote it.
Bro,
Jesus Christ.
1 week to week is not a way to measure any type of
It
economic...
kind of is.
Week to week? Are
We
you
haven't
kidding
had
me?
to borrow that money in a long, long
Okay,
time.
so I'll say this. Last week, I had to borrow money from my brother to pay a couple of bills. Mm-hmm. This week, I paid him back, and now I have money to pay all my bills because I worked a little bit extra this week as opposed to last week. But if you measured it out over the year,
That's not the
I'm
same.
pretty solid.
That's not the same.
It's exactly the same.
It's not the same.
Are you freaking kidding me?
It's not.
No, of course, because anything to put down Trump and Bush is okay with you.
No, it has nothing to do
It
with
does, actually does.
No, it doesn't.
Bro.
Really. You asked me about the tax cuts. I said they're fucking us on
Listen
a
to this.
fucking historical level.
Okay.
Historical.
In
Level.
2017,
Remember the last time we cut these taxes? What was the final outcome of those tax cuts? This isn't new.
Awesomeness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is 2008 awesome? Did you make a bunch of money in that fucking
I actually
disaster?
did. I got a check that came to my house for $590. No, remember, he paid it back to the American people. It didn't go to corporations and companies like your buddy Obama just paid all his cronies out with all the tax extra. Bush actually paid it back to the American people, and I was able to spread it out in the economy and
my
pay
God.
it out to things that I needed, like
flat
construction
screen
tools.
TVs.
No, I didn't buy a
China.
TV. I bought a tool set because we were redoing the kitchen in the house, and I needed certain tools, and we used it to buy that. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. It's the absolute.
That's not what I was
truth.
getting at. What happened
So-
last time we cut all these taxes? Not to you, to our nation's economy.
When did we cut all these taxes?
When Bush came into office.
Nah,
Yeah.
Nope.
It was called the Bush tax cuts.
That was not when he came into
It's
office.
still called the Bush tax
It
cut.
was not when he came into office. It was right before he left office.
No, it was before that.
Nope. No, because I remember getting the check from the
You
government.
were not in. You had nothing to do with Bush's tax cuts. It had nothing to do with you.
Okay.
It even has its own Wikipedia page.
No, it should. So does
Bush-
the Trump tax cuts. So does all the. All right.
It was a nightmare.
Okay.
In 2008, we almost went into the Second Great Depression.
No.
Yes.
No, not
Yes.
close. Not even
That's
close.
fucking, it is
Not
fucking close.
even close.
Okay, you just sound like a jackass, man.
I know.
Okay,
I
that's
know.
crazy to say not even close.
I know.
But it was bad. It wasn't bad here, but it was bad in the majority of the country. And that's
No.
what we get when we have people like George Bush
So
and Donald Trump
Okay. All right.
giving
so,
their buddies
okay.
handouts
No, wait.
and fucking
No, wait.
and cutting regulation and cutting taxes.
So-
this is what we get.
So
We will have another
when
one.
we want to cut when Trump cuts the corporate tax percentage from 35 to 21%. That's horrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
Then how
That's-
come Obama tried to do it?
It's a fucking-
all 8 years he was in office.
He did not. And he may have. But
Oh no,
you
he
never know.
did. And
Well,
it
why
says
didn't he
here,
do it?
Because Democrats wouldn't let him. No, I'm being serious. So I'll play this for us now.
The new tax law has many changes, but the most prominent is a huge reduction in the corporate tax rate from 35% to 21%. President Obama had also wanted to cut the corporate tax rate, but he never pulled it off. So you might think the Democratic economists would have been pleased with at least that part of the new Trump tax law, but you'd be wrong. They had specific arguments as to why, but also, let's face it, everything with Trump's name on it is inherently contentious.
Look, it's the absolute truth. Okay? Say what you want, think what you want. the corporate tax rate in this country is the second highest in the entire world, but when it was at 35 or whatever, 32 or whatever. All right, let's
No,
go.
we can talk about it.
Let's go here. What does the
post-crisis zero tax economy?
how does the Trump tax cuts affect you?
It doesn't really affect me really whatsoever. It doesn't put more money in my pocket. If that's
do you
if
file
that's what you're
file married, like jointly, or do you file?
I file married jointly. It screwed me. I have a house. It screwed me. I can't. This is the last year I can write off my taxes.
If you make between $0 and $19,050, you pay 10% in federal taxes.
Okay.
If you make between $19,000 and $77,000,
that's me.
You pay 15% in last year. You'll pay
2017. Right,
you'll pay 12% this year. If you make between $77,000 and $165,000, you paid 25% last year. You'll pay 22% this year. $165,000 to $315,000, you paid 28%.
Wait, what was I supposed to pay this year? 15?
Last year, 2017, you'd have paid 15%.
That is about what I paid. Yeah, I paid 13%. That's with...
But you have deductions for leave-on.
Yeah, that's $1,000.
It's still... when you're making between 20 and 75,000,
yeah, I mean, are they doing that?
$1,000.
Are they doing that on your adjusted or your AGI?
No,
this
is the basic.
That's your gross.
The basic, the basic
gross
plan.
Income, yeah.
Yes, the basic
I
plan.
paid about 13%. The year before, under Obama, I paid negative 4%. when I had to look up my AGI to file, I found that.
Listen. Here's
the thing: when you
got the earned income tax credit, then
yes.
Okay, see that's why you made money. Yeah. That's why you made negative. That's why you paid negative because you actually got money back. Yeah. This year you probably didn't qualify for the earned income. Me too.
A certain amount.
I did look into it because we had talked about the earned income tax credit a few weeks ago.
And they base that shit on your gross.
Yes.
You can't itemize your way into
you can't.
The earned income credit.
Yep. You have to have first of all,
you had another kid, if I'd had another child,
I was just going to say it depends on the amount of kids you have because I can only claim Luna and I missed out on the earned income tax credit actually by quite a bit without a kid.
Right.
With one child. I just missed it. Not really so close, but it was like $4,000, or something like that.
Next year I'm really screwed. I have to do something because I'm going to end up paying it next year.
Yeah,
because I wrote off everything I bought for my business.
So the only time you don't
write that off again.
The only time you don't get any benefit from the Trump tax cuts is if you make over $600,000 a year. If you make over the $600,000 a year, your tax rate was actually less last year than it will be under the Trump. So actually, people with more income under the Trump tax rate have to pay. It's marginal. It's 0.2% more if you make over $600,000 a year.
That's just all right. So that's the income tax.
No, straight up federal income tax.
Right. What do you do with the corporate tax?
I
think that's
right. All right. So it's Trump's tax plan
really
doubles
matter.
the standard protection.
We can bitch about the corporate tax rate and income tax rate all we want until we figure out a way to stop them from cheating. It doesn't matter,
cheating?
Including myself.
But what's cheating?
You know what I mean?
Right. No, but what's cheating?
Ditching all your money to the Cayman Islands. Or
all right. That is cheating, and that's got nothing to do with. You can make as many tax plans as you want.
I agree.
You need to make it illegal to do business in this country if you're going to keep all of your money offshore.
Including our president himself.
Everyone.
Including our president.
And the previous president. And the previous president. And the previous president.
Right.
And the previous president.
Right.
You're going to tell me, President Carter, his peanut farm doesn't keep money down in some offshore accounts.
President Carter is like the nicest, most humane motherfucker I've ever seen on
That
TV.
dude needs a punch in the face.
He's a brilliant, beautiful
And a
old
kick
man.
in the balls.
He didn't do anything wrong.
No.
All he ever did was be too nice. He's like
Same with Reagan. Reagan was so nice. I mean, if you ever talk to him, look at how he was on TV. He was a grand. You know what? You know why Carter gets off?
Will you
gets
play
past-
Land of Confusion, please, right now?
Do you know why that's going to be the song?
Did you read the news today?
But anyway, the bottom line is Trump tax cuts fucking rule.
No,
and not only that,
I don't think
he has become in my life now. Trump has become my American hero, and he is the one guy that we have on our side in government that is willing to bend over backwards to, make our lives better as the American people. Why would you ever say anything like that?
The guy's a fucking first class dipshit.
He is first class. I'll say that he's first class.
He's not.
He is deserving of every good thing anyone ever says about him. Bro, if I was Stormy Daniels, I would want to blow him so hard and deep that...
You do want to blow him and you're not Stormy Daniels.
But I wouldn't let him come in my ass and Stormy Daniels did.
Damn it. Jesus.
Okay, so...
Make me a cup of coffee.
Is that what we're doing now?
Yes.
You can join in the conversation on Twitter at Weekly World Muse. Or you can get on that antiquated Facebook site, facebook.com/Weekly World Muse. And then you can also go to www.weeklyworldmuse.com.
I have some real heat with some of your boys here, and
some of my boys.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders.
Oh boy,
Noam Chomsky.
Noam.
Michael Moore, your good buddy in the fat suit.
He's not my good buddy.
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn, dude. He's Into the Wild. You've seen Into the Wild.
Maxine Waters. You'd go down on her in a second. Yeah, you would.
No offense.
George Soros, Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, George Soros doesn't do it.
Susan Sarandon, George Clooney.
Nope.
All of your boys here. Jon Stewart.
Nope. None of these people do anything for me
Dude,
except Bernie.
You love all of them.
No, I don't.
Madonna.
Nope. I like Madonna. Who doesn't like Madonna?
I don't.
Everybody likes Madonna.
She's gross.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen. Do you know what the problem I have with these guys are? They're all part of the Milk First movement.
What is the Milk First movement?
You don't know what the Milk First movement is? Dude, these guys are touting it. Bernie Sanders and Maxine Waters are trying to pass legislation to get Milk First enacted. It's they put milk in the cereal bowl first, and then they pour the cereal on top of the milk.
I'm like Googling this shit.
They don't, dude. Everybody, you put cereal in first, and then you put the milk on top of the cereal. These guys think it's proper to put milk first into the bowl, and then you put the cereal on top of the milk. It's the Milk First movement.
Harvey Milk.
My least favorite gay mayor.
You don't like anybody who's gay or American.
Oh, no, I love gay people. I know, I love gay people.
Yeah.
Harvey Milk was just like, he was like milk toast.
Make me a coffee. Holy shit.
I can't believe you're done with these Milk First people. They're fucking awful.
I am.
They're horrible.
So a while back, Angus buys me this t-shirt. And, no shit. It's the coolest gift that Angus has ever given me. It's the only gift that Angus has ever given me, but that's not mine. But anyway, it's a t-shirt of Obama smacking the shit out of 45. Like, just, like, bitch slapping him so hard. Like, spit is flying out of 45's mouth. It's awesome. I love to wear it out just to see what people, especially these rednecks around here, fucking, you can just see them foaming at the mouth. But, and I'm like, where the hell did you get this? And he's like, I got it on this website called $6shirts.com. I'm like, whoa. Oh, wow, I'll have to check it out someday, you know? And I'm on vacation last year. My homies got this rad shirt on. I don't remember what it was. It was something crazy. And I was like, bro, that's sick. Where did you get that? He's like, I got it on this website called $6shirts.com. I heard about it on your podcast. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? What? So apparently we've been advertising with these guys or something. I have no idea. So I go on there, and no shit, there is literally thousands and thousands of rad t-shirts of all different walks of life. It's pretty fucking cool. You gotta go check it out. $6shirts.com.
All right, we have here now live my cat, Dodo. Listen to her. We had to bring another cat here for overnight, to babysit overnight until we can get her home all set up for her with the heat on and everything. And so Dodo's very upset about this. Dodo! Psst, Do. Oh, goodness. I was just going to ask you, what do you think about Misty being here? What? Ah! She hates it! She hates it!
Tasha called disturbance of the mental with her bipolar uncle. Bipolar.
I think I'm going to do,
John Denver again?
No. Digital Underground.
Hey. I'm cool with that. That might get us sued, though.
No, it's not.
They stole a bunch of shit.
You know, Tupac was a Digital Underground dancer before he was a rapper. And if you ever watch that video, what's the name of that song?
The Humpty Dance.
Yeah, the Humpty Dance. He's one of the dancers in the background in the video.
Do me, baby.
And it's just, when they close up on him, it's just so you can still tell it's Tupac. But you know what's so shitty about Tupac? Because his whole gangster persona is just so shitty because his mom was well-to-do.
Yeah.
He went to an expensive art school in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? It's not like he was from the streets.
Right.
And, you know, Biggie actually was from the streets. You know what I mean? Like, his grandma that he grew up with was like a, $1,000 a month disability, lived in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like, he had no money at all.
Ugh.
And I just think it's really funny that Tupac almost gets more accolades than Biggie does.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, look, you really you take a look at it, and you have Dr. Dre behind one of them, who's the best, and then you have Puff Daddy behind the other one, who's a dick. So
yeah, they're both really rich. Fucking mega producer, money.
No. You know what it is? Look at Dre. He is mega rich, money producer, but after the window of his time being like a person who was on the pop and hip hop scene, he just fell off the radar. Not because no one knew he was there anymore, but because he was just like, I'm not even going to do this anymore because other people are coming in and they're doing it, and why should I even bother?
Right.
Especially when I'd rather work on my headphone technology, which he ended up selling for $2 billion to Sony.
Yeah.
And Puff Daddy was like, no, I have to, grasp on to every bit of fame I can possibly grip onto for as long as I possibly can. He was on 5 different reality series.
Puff Daddy was?
Yeah.
Well, he's still filthy rich.
Oh yeah, no. I
remember looking it up when
it's but they're so rich that it's not even about the money.
Yeah.
To me, it's about the, what are you willing to sell to have that amount of money?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dr. Dre was part of 2 of the biggest rap groups ever in the history of music.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing something different. Puff Daddy's like, gotta keep going. And every song I'm on, I gotta be like, yeah, P. Diddy. P. Diddy, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I couldn't name you one P. Diddy song.
I can't either. Digital Underground.
Hey. cool with that.
Alright, stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I'll drink up all the Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky. I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the boom. I once got busy in a bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the and I even got my own dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do it all. Come on. I do the Humpty Hump. Come on, I do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all. I do the Humpty Hump. Just watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah. Do you know what I'm doing? Doing the Humpty Hump. Come on. I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. People say, yo, Humpty, you're really funny looking. That's alright, cause I get things cooking. You stare, you glare, you constantly try to compare me, but you can't get near me. I'm giving more C, and on the floor B, all the girls, they adore me. Oh yes, ladies, I'm really being sincere, cause in this I'm a Humpty nose will tickle you. My nose is big. I'm not ashamed. Big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid. I get by the ladies. You know I'm in charge. Both how I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid. I shoot an arrow like Cupid. I use a word that don't mean nothing. Like Luke did. I sang on Do What You Like. And if you missed it, I'm the one who said just grab them in the biscuits. Also told you that I like to bite. Well, yeah, I guess it's obvious. I also like to write. All you had to do was give Humpty a chance. And now I'm gonna do my dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on. Yeah, sexy lady. Do the Humpty Come on. I'll do the Humpty Hump. Sexy baby. Everybody. Come on and do the Humpty Hump. Oh, do you know what we're doing? We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. I'll do the Humpty Hump. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, that's the break, y'all. Let that bass groove right here.
Tupac, go ahead and rock this.
Now I clown around when I hang around with the underground. Girls used to frown, say I'm down when I come around. Gas me, and when they pass me, they used to diss me, harass me. But now they ask me if they can kiss me. Get some fame, people change, wanna live their life high. Same song can't go wrong if I play the nice guy.
Claiming fame must have changed now that we became strong.
I remain still the
Why
same,
too?
cause it's the same song.
And all around the world, it's the same song. Same old song, y'all. And all around the world, it's the same song. Check out,
What are you doing?
You're fine.
No.
I am hashtagging Milk First Movement on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
If you really must know. There it is. I just had to do it.
Okay.
You can purchase Angus's album, About Time, at angusallenwilson.com. You can also purchase old material, like his album, Transmission from Colony 3. It's excellent. I've listened. Trust me.
How do you feel about the environment today?
Not very good.
Why?
Things aren't looking up.
Why not?
Things aren't looking up.
No, I mean, I'm being serious. Like, what? Why aren't they looking up?
Glaciers are melting. Did you not drive in that ice storm on Saturday in the middle of April?
We've had ice storms in April before.
I don't think we have, no.
Oh, yeah, we have.
I don't know. You'd have to look that up.
We've had blizzards in April before.
Sure, we have. Yes. Yep. My buddy in Michigan, he got over 2 feet. Yep. Things aren't looking very good.
All right. So
what do you got?
I'm going to read a couple of
Are we going back to like global warming or something?
No,
I thought
no,
we
not at all.
I thought we already hashed this out.
No, I'm just going to read a couple of quotes from articles here, and I want you to tell me if they're all true. None of them are false. Like, I didn't make any of these up. These are all from articles.
Just cherry picked.
Absolutely cherry picked.
Okay.
But I want you to tell me if you think that they're, if you agree with it or not, okay? Harvard biologist George Wald estimated that civilization will end within 15 or 30 years unless immediate action is taken against problems facing mankind.
All right, who said that? Sorry.
Harvard biologist George Wald.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty dark outlook, but it's there's probably some truth in it, sure. Yeah.
All right, here's the next one.
Yeah.
We are in an environmental crisis which threatens the survival of this nation and of the world as a suitable place for human habitation, wrote Washington University biologist Barry Commoner in the Earth Day issue of the scholarly journal Environment.
What am I supposed to be doing here?
I mean, do you think it rings true?
Yeah.
We are in an environmental crisis which threatens the survival of this nation and of the world as a suitable place for human habitation.
Yes.
And this is written by a guy named Barry Commoner, who's a Washington University biologist. Mm-hmm. And this was published in the Earth Day issue of the scholarly journal Environment.
So this isn't like yes or no. You just want to know like...
No, does it ring true or not?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
I'd go along.
Here's the next one. The day after Earth Day, the New York Times editorial page warned, man must stop pollution and conserve his resources, not merely to enhance existence, but to save the race from intolerable deterioration and possible extinction.
Yeah, these are pretty gloomy.
They are, but do these match up kind of with your view of what the environment is happening?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I have a bunch of these, and there's a point to this. So population will inevitably and completely outstrip whatever small increases in food supplies we make. Paul Ehrlich confidently declared in Mademoiselle magazine. The death rate will increase until at least 100 to 200 million people per year will be starving to death during the next 10 years.
I don't know. I'd have to...
That one's a little harsh.
That's a little harsh.
Yeah. Okay, here's the next one. Most of the people who are going to die in the greatest cataclysm in the history of man have already been born. In an essay titled Eco-Catastrophe, within the next 5 years, some experts feel that food shortages will have escalated the present level of world hunger and starvation into famines of unbelievable proportions. Other experts, more optimistic, think the ultimate food population collision will not occur until the next 2 decades.
I don't have much of an opinion on that.
Agreed. I thought that one was pretty drawn out and weird to me.
I don't know. Like, I'd have to research all that shit to like really see, Is enough food being made for the amount of people on the planet?
I mean, there certainly is the ability to. There's certainly the ability to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand why anyone's hungry, but... Okay, this most alarmist scenario for the Earth Day issue of the Progressive assured readers that within the next 20 years, some 4 billion people, including 65 million Americans, would perish during the Great Die-Off. Great Die-Off is in parentheses.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I don't know. That's some fucking doom and gloom shit, man.
Doom and gloom. That's actually what I titled this, Doom and Gloom.
Yeah, because it's doom and gloom.
It's
shit that we all think about. I
don't
care what side of the
fence
you're on, but
I started reading about this.
All you gotta do is look around and see that.
I started looking this stuff up because I don't know if you read the Chronicle this week.
I did not.
But you know who Kate Austin is, right? You don't know Kate Austin?
No.
She wrote an article about this week in the Chronicle about how she has to keep the environmental issues that are killing us today. Everyone's going to die very soon. She has to keep that at arm's length so she can actually have a good time with her family. Because the environment is in such bad shape that she can't even concentrate on her family or having a good time unless she puts that out of her mind, like consciously, like keeps it away from herself. So
she may be the definition of a snowflake.
Oh my God. All right. So it is already too late to avoid mass starvation, declared Dennis Hayes, the chief organizer for Earth Day. This was published in The Living Wilderness. I've never heard of that magazine, but apparently it's a thing.
Sure. Sounds cool. I'd like it. I bet you it'd be right up my alley. Okay, carry on.
An article in Life reported, scientists have solid experimental and theoretical evidence to support the following predictions. In a decade, urban dwellers will have to wear gas masks to survive air pollution. And in the next 15 years, air pollution will have reduced the amount of sunlight reaching Earth by 1/2.
That's not here. I feel like we've done a little bit for our smog issues in America. Right?
No, I agree with you.
I thought we had. It doesn't mean our air quality is any better, though. We don't know that.
I think our air quality is pretty freaking good everywhere.
In America?
Everywhere.
I don't know. We don't know that.
Ecologist Kenneth Watt told Time magazine that at the present rate of nitrogen buildup, it's only a matter of time before light will be filtered out of the atmosphere and none of our land will be usable.
They're getting nitrogen from that'd be like your algae blooms in the lakes. Mm-hmm. That's all nitrogen. And you know what that's from? Fertilizer. Massive amounts of fertilizer being poured into the earth.
Does that ring true to you?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
All right. Barry Commoner predicts that decaying organic pollutants will soon use up all of the oxygen in America's rivers, causing freshwater fish to suffocate, which is what you were just talking about, like algae blooms and all that garbage.
We see that right here. And you don't want to get caught in that shit at all. Makes you sick.
Here's another one by ecologist Kenneth Watt. He declares, within 30 years, if present trends continue, we will be using up crude oil at such a rate that there won't be any more crude oil. You'll drive up to the pump and say, fill her up, buddy. And he'll say, I'm very sorry, there isn't any. It's just a quote from the magazine.
I didn't know what to say about that one.
Within 30 years, if present trends continue, we'll be using up crude oil. So we know that, right?
We've known we were going to run out of oil for quite some time now. And we are doing nothing to stop it.
Here's the next one. Harrison Brown, a scientist at the National Academy of Sciences, published a chart in Scientific American that looked at metal reserves and estimated that humanity would totally run out of copper in 30 years. Lead, zinc, tin, gold, and silver would be gone in the next 20 years.
I don't see how you could argue that.
Here's the last one.
I mean, it's not like copper just keeps once it's gone, it's gone. It's over. What was that called in school? You have renewable resources and
non-renewable resources.
Yeah, and then once they're gone, they're gone. That's it. I mean, we've raped Chile. We've raped the fucking entire world for these metals.
Senator Gaylord Nelson wrote in Look magazine that, this is his quote, he's quoting another doctor. Dr. S. Dillon Ripley, secretary of the Smithsonian Institute, believes that in 25 years, somewhere between 75 and 80% of all the species of living animals will be extinct.
Yeah, it's already happening. Every day. Something like 30 fucking species goes extinct per day.
So between 75 and 80% of all species in the next 25 years will be extinct?
Think about it, Angus.
What do all of these quotes have in common?
Doom and gloom.
You know what else they have in common?
What?
They were all published in 1970.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's bullshit, dude.
Really?
The environmental scare is a bunch of fucking crackers.
That's killer. You just set me up.
I totally set you up.
Yeah.
This is all bullshit, dude.
It's
This
not
ain't-
really,
Bro, the Earth is fine. It will never go away. You and I, human beings, will destroy ourselves, reemerge, destroy ourselves, reemerge, and destroy ourselves again before we ever even touch
the Earth.
The Earth.
I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know about that.
And the greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't know how to take care of ourselves yet. We haven't learned how to help one another. We're going to save the fucking planet? I am getting tired of that shit. I'm tired of fucking Earth Day. I'm tired of these fucking self-righteous environmentalists. I'm tired of these white, liberal, bourgeois, liberal, white people who think the only thing wrong with this planet is there aren't enough bicycle paths. Trying to make the world safe and clean for their Volvos. And I'm really sick of these rock stars and movie stars going to work off their cocaine guilt by saving a forest somewhere. Besides, there's nothing. First of all, the environmentalists don't give a shit about the planet. They don't care about the planet. Not in the abstract, they don't. You know what they're interested in? A clean place to live. Their own habitat. They're worried that someday in the future they might be personally inconvenienced. Narrow, unenlightened self-interest doesn't impress me. Besides, there's nothing wrong with the planet. The planet is fine. The people are fucked. The people are fucked. Compared to the people, the planet is doing great. The planet has been here for 4.5 billion years, all right? 4.5 billion. We've been here, 100,000? Maybe. 200,000? Maybe. And we've only been engaged in heavy industry for a little over 200 years. 200 years versus 4.5 billion. And we have the conceit to think that somehow we're a threat? That somehow we're going to put in jeopardy this beautiful little blue-green ball that's just floating around the sun? Planet has been through a lot worse than us for a long time. Been through earthquakes, volcanoes, plate tectonics, continental drift, solar flares, sunspots, magnetic storms, the magnetic reversal of the poles, bombardments for hundreds of thousands of years by comets and asteroids and meteors, sandstorms, erosion of all kind, cosmic radiation, worldwide fires, worldwide floods, recurring ice ages, and we think some aluminum cans and some plastic bags are going to make a difference? Planet isn't going anywhere. We are. We're going away. We're going away. Pack your shit, folks. We're going away. And we won't leave much of a trace either. Thank God for that. Maybe a little styrofoam. Planet will be here and we'll be long gone. Just another failed mutation. Just another closed-end biological mistake. An evolutionary cul-de-sac. Planet will shake us off like a bad case of fleas. A surface nuisance. You want to know how the planet's doing? Ask those people in Pompeii who are frozen into position from volcanic ash. How the planet's doing. Want to know if the planet's all right? Ask the people in Mexico City or Armenia or 100 other places buried under thousands of tons of earthquake rubble if they feel like a real threat to the planet this week. How about the people in Kilauea, Hawaii, who build their homes right next to an active volcano and then wonder why they have lava in the living room? Planet is going to be here a long, long, long time after we're gone, and it will heal itself. It will cleanse itself, because that's what it does. It's a self-correcting system. The air and the water will recover. The earth will be renewed. And say, if it's true that plastic doesn't degrade, well, the planet will simply incorporate plastic into a new paradigm, the Earth plus plastic. The planet doesn't share our prejudice towards plastic. Plastic came out of the Earth. The Earth probably sees plastic as just another one of its children. Could be the only reason the Earth allowed us to be spawned from it in the first place. It wanted plastic for itself. Didn't know how to make it. Needed us. Could be the answer to our age-old philosophical question, why are we here? Plastic. Assholes.
It's great.
You know, look, I get it, right? You know, that's why I say, like, the whole environmental thing is bullshit. Let's just say, like, stop polluting, right?
Yeah,
Because
that's been your thing all along.
I've been saying it all the time. You know what? I don't want to drink dirty water. I really don't.
Right.
So stop polluting the water.
Right.
Stop burning shit that I have to breathe in.
Right.
Right? But on a whole, like, we're not destroying the planet. We're not in any way, shape, or form. And there is so much stuff going on the planet for billions of years that there's no way we can have an effect on it. And people who think that we do are so fucking self-righteous and conceited that it just blows my fucking
I'm still
mind.
not sold on that. I'm just not.
Sorry.
You can set me up all you want. I'm still not sold on it.
Still not going to destroy the planet.
No, I don't think that we'll destroy the planet. I think we'll destroy ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
We deserve it then.
We probably do. Yeah. Jesus, this shit really makes my head spin, but
It's
the universe will always be.
Yeah.
No matter what.
So, come on. I mean, if you're so fucking scared that the environment is like, oh, I have to spend every minute with my kids because, when I'm old and the environment's, it's going to be a piece of shit. No, it's not. You know what's going to be a piece of shit is the time you wasted worrying about the fucking planet not being able to, like, support life in our lifetimes or in 100 generations beyond ours.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe people worry about it. Yeah, you can check out $6shirts.com. That's the numeral 6shirts.com. They've got awesome shirts there. I buy them myself. They got great deals, they got buy 5 shirts and get the 6th one for free. Seriously, they got really cool designs there, and like I said, I buy them, so you should buy them too. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of research recently.
Great.
I've come to a real conclusion here. The Earth is flat.
Great.
No, I mean seriously. There is unarguable evidence that the Earth is actually flat. It's not.
Kyrie Irving of the Boston Celtics told millions of fucking school kids this.
It's the truth.
It's not the truth.
How do you know?
Picture a bright blue ball just spinning free.
Yep. And how do you know how do you know about that?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for you right now.
Right.
I'm not a scientist. I haven't been to the moon. I haven't been in space to look at the round Earth.
You know who has?
There sure is a whole bunch of fucking pictures of people who have, though.
You know who has been to the moon?
Who?
Buzz Aldrin.
Yep.
He says the Earth is flat.
He does.
He says everything that we have seen, every picture that we have seen of the Earth and of the universe and everything is manufactured. And there is a group of people, a group of controllers on this plane. It's not a planet, it's a plane.
Buzz Aldrin.
On this plane.
Does not think the Earth is flat.
Oh, yeah. He does.
No, he does.
I've spoken to him myself.
You have not.
I just called
Buzz
him the other
Aldrin
night.
Does not. You're going to play some manufactured clip.
I'm not going to play anything. I didn't record it.
Jesus.
Look, rely on your own senses. When you look out at the horizon, is it round?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
It's flat.
No, it's not.
Everything that you look at will tell you, all of your internal instincts will tell you that we are not looking at some heliocentric ball that we're living on. It will tell you that the horizon is flat. The everything inside of your body will tell you that. The only reason why you think that we live on a round world is because you've been told since you were a little kid that the world is round. The original explorers.
I am not.
The original
going to entertain
explorers,
you here at
the
all.
original explorers
not gonna
of,
do it.
of this plane were right.
They were right.
The only thing they were wrong about is that they thought that if you went to the edge of the, edge of the plane of existence, that you would fall off.
Okay.
That's not true.
So where does the Earth end?
Antarctica. What Antarctica is a wall around this place. Think of it as a snow globe.
Like Game of Thrones?
I have no idea what Game of Thrones is. I've never seen an episode. I don't know anything about it.
Exists in Game of Thrones.
And
on the other side of the wall is things that you don't want to see.
There you go. Do you know who Admiral Byrd is?
I don't think so.
Okay, so he flew expeditions to the North Pole and the South Pole, the so-called North and South Pole. What he says about Antarctica is that. Why are you laughing? He says that there are lands beyond Antarctica that no one else will allow us to see. And all of the governments on this planet, every government has agreed that no one is allowed to go.
Even North Korea?
Every government on this planet.
Even the native people who live in Antarctica? No, they don't live in Antarctica.
I was just going to say, there are no people in Antarctica.
There's people in the Arctic.
That's the North.
Yes.
There are no people in Antarctica.
I quickly changed my tone.
You did. Because
that's realized how stupid I was going to sound.
What one species lives in Antarctica? There's only one.
Penguins.
Only one type of penguin.
There's whales and shit there.
Nope.
Yeah, because they go there to eat them.
Antarctica is land.
Yes. And the penguins live on the water, the edge of the water, edge of the land, and the whales go there to...
And that's not Antarctica. It's the oceans surrounding Antarctica.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm trying to be...
The Japanese go there and steal the fish. And
They don't.
Yes, they do. Oh, okay, carry on.
Only emperor penguins live there.
I know this, Angus.
Now,
everybody knows this.
Not everybody.
Pretty much everybody knows
Not everybody understands that the emperor penguins are the guardians of the lands beyond Antarctica.
Oh, God. Wasn't this last year you did some fucking penguin bit?
No, what are you talking about?
Okay, back to your flat earth theory.
Okay.
B.O.B. and Kyrie Irving.
The most commonly accepted explanation is that space agencies
from high school.
Space agencies of the world are actually involved in a huge conspiracy, and they fake space travel and space exploration to hide the fact that there are lands beyond Antarctica which are probably dangerous to human beings. Because there are elements outside of that wall of Antarctica that we're probably not ready for yet. Okay, so I guess you could say that the space race of the 1960s was the real reason to fake the whole Earth is round BS. The Russians and the Americans obviously propagated most of it, and everyone else followed suit, because what are you going to do if the U.S. and Russia say, you do what we say, or else, what else are you going to do?
Beyond that wall, we have White Walkers.
I don't know what that is.
They're whites. They're basically zombies. Beyond that wall, we also have giants.
There's definitely giants beyond the wall.
Huge giants.
Admiral Byrd has said when he ventured past the wall, which isn't really a wall, it's just, if you think of it as a snow globe, it's a perimeter.
When
you venture beyond it, Admiral Byrd also says that there are...
King's the Dome.
Admiral Byrd also says that when he reached Antarctica and there were holes leading down into the earth where he found other species of humans and other species of animals and a warm climate underneath the surface of this plane.
Did you read some Jules Verne last night or something?
No, I read Jules Verne many years ago, and it makes sense now why he came up with the journey to the center of the earth. Also, 20,000 Leagues.
There's humans beyond the wall. They're called wildlings.
I don't know. I don't know where you're coming in now saying you're Googling some fiction stuff.
No.
You are. I can see that's what you're doing.
I'm not. I'm Googling, actually, Richard E. Byrd.
There are many pictures on the internet and in other media depicting the Earth as being round. You may ask, why do these not disprove flat Earth theory? Well, in general, we do not lend much credibility to photographic evidence. It is much too easily manipulated and altered. Many of the videos posted...
I want to see a picture of the flat Earth.
You can't.
Come on.
You can't see it. Because no government on Earth will allow those pictures to be released.
Come on. That'd be impossible.
Bro, look at even...
I want to see the picture of the flat Earth.
They've even taken out... Even the media outlets who took all the stuff that Snowden... all the stuff that he stole and released.
Yeah.
The media won't even release what he wrote about flat Earth theory because it proves that there is that it's a government cover up of because the Earth is flat. Why are you laughing? Why is this funny to you?
It's funny.
I don't know.
It's funny. That's all I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to entertain you.
What do you mean, entertain me?
I'm not going to entertain you.
Okay. Tell me this, then. If an airborne plane is trying to land,
okay,
right? If the Earth were actually spinning, shouldn't it be difficult for a plane to land on moving target?
No.
Why? I mean, what are you going to land on, like... the Earth is like spinning, and you're trying to land. It's like you'd get.
You're just making yourself sound retarded.
Oh my gosh!
I just said the R word. Sorry.
Holy crow!
Yikes! I didn't mean to do that. You're making yourself.
How do you land on a moving target?
Sound very.
How do you land on a moving target with no?
Jets land on aircraft carriers all the time. They take off from aircraft carriers. They land on aircraft carriers.
Proves my point.
Proves
my point.
Moving
if the Earth were moving, if the Earth were moving,
two ways.
If the Earth were moving, it would mean that the oceans were moving, and it would mean that the aircraft carriers were moving. So, if we understand that the Earth is not moving and that the water is not moving, then obviously the aircraft carriers are not moving either.
Well, something's moving.
Where? How?
I don't know.
Why?
Look up there. Something's moving.
The sun is moving.
The sun is moving. What about the clouds?
The clouds move too. How come the bottom of clouds are flat?
They're not.
They are absolutely flat.
They are not.
Look at the clouds. You can tell me that the bottoms are not flat?
I've been in the air, Angus.
Me too. The tops of clouds are very pillowy. The bottoms of clouds are flat.
No, they're not.
Also, the sun, the fact that the sun is okay.
This is ridiculous. Right. I can't believe it.
No. Let me ask you this.
I'm going to put a fucking
let me ask you this.
Timer on this.
Okay, let me ask you this. In space, right?
Yeah.
Outer space, what they tell us is outer space, right?
Yeah.
It's what? A vacuum?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know. Sure.
Right.
I don't know.
Can heat exist in a vacuum?
I don't believe it can.
Then how come heat from the sun can heat the Earth?
That I don't know. I'm not a physicist.
See?
Yeah.
How does heat from the sun go through a vacuum that can't have heat and then all of a sudden project itself on Earth where there's heat?
Doesn't it? The light reflects off the surface of the Earth and generates heat.
No, it generates light.
And heat in the process.
How can that be? That's impossible.
Do I look like I'm a fucking cook?
Who deals with heat
yes.
constantly.
Yeah.
So you should be an expert on heat.
If that ringtone actually continued to go,
does your when you start an oven, right? When you start a stovetop, does it have to reflect off of?
Seconds.
Does it have to reflect off of the top of the hood
45
and come back down to the pan to create the heat?
Seconds.
Does it? I'm asking you an honest question. Does the heat have to come off of the burner?
I'm not entertaining this anymore.
Does it have to come off of the burner, reflect off of the hood, and come back down into the pan to actually make the heat? You tell me how the sun can all of a sudden cook through vacuum that we know cannot contain heat, and then all of a sudden is hot on Earth. And then all of a sudden you can go to the beach and get a suntan, shit your pants, and go in the ocean to wash them out. And, come on. It's absolutely ridiculous. What the sun actually is...
Are you done yet?
No, I'm not. What the sun actually is a system. It's like a flashlight.
Oh.
It's like a system. It does like a thing.
Oh, it's like that model you built in 3rd grade.
It's why Antarctica can have periods of 24-hour sun and 0 sun, because when it gets near when you're shining that flashlight on the central part, which we would call the North Pole, which we've been told is the North Pole.
I thought the center would be the equator.
No.
Yes.
No, it may be in this big stupid globe that people are saying like the Earth is a ball. It's not a ball.
I'm beyond done.
It's not a ball.
I was done like as soon as this started. So,
look, if the Earth is here, right? It's here, and Antarctica can when it's like this, Antarctica can have 24 hours of sunlight, and then when it's here, like I said, the spiral. Look, the North Pole, the center, can have 24 hours of sunlight.
Yeah.
And at that time, Antarctica has 0 hours of sunlight.
Right. And then the next year, the next cycle.
It's the next cycle. Yeah. It's here. And then it grows. See? And then it's just... See?
Wow.
Dude.
I'm
you are a very close-minded person.
Mind blown.
You're a very close-minded person.
Mind blown. There's your PO officer. He says, get your ass in here and P-test me.
Dude.
You have a wonderful week there, Flat Earther.
Bro, wait a second.
Yeah.
What about the pyramids in Antarctica?
Just shut up.
Bro, Google it right now.
I'm not going to do that.
I have pictures of it.
I'm not doing that.
Google it right now and look at the picture.
I know how to use Photoshop. I could put some pyramids in the end.
No. This isn't that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
The penguins built the pyramids.
Explain this.
The penguins built the pyramids.
That's just dumb.
The Atlanteans.
No, I mean, that's
pyramids.
really...
Yeah.
See, Antarctica
was inhabited
is probably what ancient humans called Atlantis.
That was awesome.
See
those ringtones? They really come in. Do you have like a thing on the ground where you just like?
don't.
It's like ringtone.
Do you think your wife would be interested in Antarctic pyramids?
I'm not gonna bring my wife into this.
Oh, do you think she'd want to paint pictures of them?
Only if you want to pay her money.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think she'd... If I were to hire her to paint pictures of Antarctic pyramids...
She'd do it for you in a heartbeat.
But do you think she'd do a good job, or do you think it'd be just shitty?
She would rock it. You know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She'd do a good job?
Yeah.
She did our logo, you know.
I know.
She did a good job on our logo.
This is pretty good ad copy right here.
Yeah. So if I asked her to put a picture of these Antarctic pyramids on the bottom of my skateboard, she could do it?
She definitely would. She paints skateboards.
No.
Yes.
I was just making that up.
She has
really
skateboards
does.
out there in the world. People are skating on them. She's got Jerry ones. She's got
What does that mean, Jerry ones?
Jerry Garcia ones. She's got
I thought you meant like Jerry Lewis, like retarded ones.
You know, Jerry Garcia.
SATMcreations.com.
Yeah.
So who else is part of that? That's something about the Moon Creations. There's someone else who's part of that.
Her sister, Kate.
Kate, right.
Yep.
So
sister.
So if you go to that website, you can get our work from both of them, or
Correct.
either one of them.
And I think it does list it as Kelly B or Kate Mann.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
And then a lot of times they collaborate.
All right. SATM
Creations.
SATMcreations.com.
All
right. Awesome.
This has been the Weekly World Muse podcast with Angus and Kilgore and me, Zach Jackwagon. Listen. Check out Weekly World Muse on Facebook and Twitter. Join in on the conversation. Go to patreon.com/weeklyworldnews. Pitch up some money so we can make some paper. Listen, exclusive content will now be released regularly. All right, we'll see you next week.